everybody. Welcome to Optic Studios and Puzzlebox Records. Another weekly review and just update on everything that I'm doing. This has been really fun. A lot of fun for me to, bring this to you every week with the pandemic going on and me going through a whole new journey for my life and everything that's going on with my musical career and how I'm more busy now than I've ever been. More motivated, more into the studio and creating new music. Some of my best music ever created right now has really been taking place. I'm usually in my studio at least 8 hours a day. And I'm, like I said last week, this will be my second week. I'm back to working out. Got to get rid of this stomach. Will be gone, not coming back. This time I'm not going to go through every year of just trying to lose the weight and getting it off. And then in the wintertime, I'm eating up everything. It's got to go, and I need to, I like to dress up, like to dress nice, take the wife out and, enjoy life. Talk about Optic Studios first. Like I said, with I'm going to be bringing some upcoming things. So I'll tell you when I get new gear and what I'm using. And, like I said, once again, any questions you might have, always email Puzzlebox at puzzleboxrecords.com. Once again, that's Puzzlebox at puzzleboxrecords.com. That's for any questions you might have. Let's go on to any news for Puzzlebox Records. Well, of course, for Puzzlebox Records, which is my label, I'm up to now, I think last week I said 17. I think I'm up to now 22 releases complete. I'm not just making that up, people, for real. I have so many songs that I have enough to make 3 tracks on an EP, which is a 12-inch. So it's up to 22 releases now, and they're all really good tracks. So I'm just debating. I'm not going to keep putting a lot of reviews up because people are starting to hit me with a lot of emails like, when this song coming out, when this coming out, and people are just getting confused. So I will be giving more previews in the coming weeks because I'm still going to be doing this every week. But I'm really proud of myself for starting back doing the workout. Last summer, I think I lost 30 pounds around the same time, and I feel better. So with doing all the stuff I'm doing in the studio, I was like, if you're doing all that, doing all the music, then you can definitely throw in working out every week. So I'm glad to do that and just be going into, working out. I feel better, more energetic, drinking a lot of water, and wearing my mask, not while I'm running, but wearing my mask so that I can stay safe whenever I have to go out, which I don't go out too much unless I might go to Home Depot. I'm still doing some projects, some home projects as well. Let's get to the questions of the week. And once again, if you want to send me any questions, you can ask me anything related to Optic Studios, Puzzlebox, all my music or any entities that I've been involved with. Once again, you can email me at Puzzlebox at puzzleboxrecords.com. My first question was, why no new artists on my label? Well, good question, and there will not be any new artists on my label. I'm focused now on putting a lot of my classics, repressings back out, as well as 22 new releases that's coming on Puzzlebox. That in a nutshell, it's easier to move my own stuff. I don't have time to try to promote and get other people booked and all that type of stuff. And, I get a lot of emails and I keep telling people I'm not looking for artists, but, I open them up and I don't want to be like that because everybody had to start from somewhere. But, a lot of artists sending me these beautiful compliments. They've been following me. They love my music. And then about 2 minutes later, I get an email with them sending me a DJ mix or one of their tracks. And it's like, please, people, don't send me any DJ mixes. Don't send me any of your tracks. Love your own music, do your own music. If you have enough money to have keyboard synthesizers and have your own studio, then you should have enough money to press your own records. Because if you press your own records, can't nobody say nothing to you. You did what you did. That's your music. You believe in it, and you're putting it out. And that's your hard work. So please, take it upon yourself to do that. A lot of these guys are artists that just have a computer, and you've never really been through a studio and had your stuff hooked up, and you're not really tough on yourself. You think just because you made it is good. No, you need to really critique your own music. Listen to a lot of people's music and see how to, to try to compare what their sound is like and what did they use to create this. You can't just go in the studio and throw tracks together and, you know, just think they're great. You need to critique your own stuff and make it better. I spend a lot of time working on music, and it's not always easy. You have to really work at it. I want to talk about those same artists that have, you know, studios, and you have, you know, you're using the computer. Know this. As much as I say some people, you know, don't critique themselves, there's some people out there that are really good at doing that. You know, they can have a computer and they make their music and that's what they do. Love it. But I'm more focused, for me, I am a DJ as well. I started off as a DJ. I don't really DJ much anymore. I stopped doing that because I don't want to be known as a DJ. I want to be known as an artist first. So I'm debating about doing some upcoming shows and some news I have, because there's a lot of different stations in the world, different internet stations want me to do DJ mixes. I don't do DJ mixes because either you know who I am or you know how well I DJ or whatever. I don't feel I have to keep doing that. I'm not giving you DJ mixes. I'm more about focused on my music. And that's about it. But this week, I like to send some special shout outs before I go to Kelly Hand from Detroit. Another legend, man. One of the first females to do techno music in Detroit. Shouts out to Kelly Hand. I worked with Kelly years ago when we first got started. Before we got signed to 430 West, we had actually given music to Kelly Hand first. And just so happened when we got back to our first studio that we had a fax machine, and the Burton brothers had already sent a contract, and we was like, sign on the dotted line. That's how we got with 430 West. Sending a special shout out to my brother. I don't even know if you even look at my page because he's always busy. Eddie Folks. What can I say about Eddie Folks? And when I say that with, you know, with love. One thing about Eddie, man, back in the day, when you wanted something, you needed a question answered about business, Eddie was Johnny. He was Johnny on the spot, told you everything you need to know. He helped me out with a lot about learning about publishing, getting my own publishing and everything, and always been cool. Eddie used to always pay you, man. He get you on them compilations. You get home, check your voicemail, and you're like, oh man, your answer machine. Eddie Folks be on there. Fool, come get your money. Eddie always paid you and got you on them foreign compilations. Thank you, brother. Send shouts out to his beautiful family. He got a beautiful family, beautiful wife, Stella. Hope y'all taking care and being safe. Another person I want to give shouts out is Carl Craig. We know each other. We don't know each other that well over the years. We've been in different clubs and played DJ together and sat down and, you know, in the bar talking and everything. Man, I got so much love for Carl Craig because he's just on a new level. He's always taken everything he's done on a new level, be it jazz, techno, and his DJing style, and just the way he's always conducted business. I admire that. Shouts out to Carl Craig. And the music is, man, his music is beautiful. Carl makes some great music. He's been around for a minute. Carl is a very cool guy, and I've always admired him. Carl, shouts out, brother. You're a legend. Another person, Jammin' John Collins. John Collins is such a cool guy, man. He always makes you feel good, makes you feel welcome. John Collins has been a big fixture in Detroit radio and, you know, working down at Submerge and with UR. John's a great guy, great DJ, and has always supported AUX88 and anything that we're doing. Thanks, John. Love you, man. Be safe. I have to send another special shouts out to Terrence Dixon. Man, the message that you posted on my Facebook page about, you know, you mentioned, you know, the legends, Kevin Saunders and Juan Atkins, all these great people, man, and you mentioned my name as being like one of the kings of Electro. Thank you, man, because I have been around for a long time and really love this music, and I appreciate what you said, and, you know, no one told you to do that, and you posted that. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you, man, for the support and knowing what it is that I have done and what I can do. Special shout out to Mari. That's my girl, Limburger Cheese. Limburger Cheese, Mari. Love you. Mari been there from the beginning, man. Mari always supported us. Used to hang out in the studio. Love you, Mari, man. She's a big fan of techno, electro. She knows everybody, knows the genre. Love you, Mari. Thank you. Shouts out to that great son of yours. Beautiful young man. Smart young man. Shouts out. Love you, Mari. I want to send a special shout out. I'm meeting up with her today. And her husband. This is a shout out for Angie Linder from Detroit Techno Militia. Detroit Techno Militia. Angie, man, what can I say about Angie? She's a workhorse, man. Angie does everything. She's the one who keeps everything together with the Detroit Techno Militia. And I'll mention this about Angie. I've said it before. Whenever I send a message to Angie, she always answers me. It could be years pass by. If I asked her something, I need something about coding for websites or whatever, she always answered me back and always got my back. Thank you, Angie. Appreciate it. Another shout out to another legend. A legend, Blake Baxter. We don't know each other that well, but I've seen Blake. We've been on the planes at the same time, flying to different countries. Man, love you, Blake. Blake is a legend from the start. One of the original crew. Blake Baxter, man. Love you. Music is great. I'd like to send a special shout out to, in my opinion, the artist that has the best techno label in techno music by far. That's Scan 7, Trackmaster Lou. Scan 7 has the most beautifulest logo, one of the best ever in techno music. I'll say that, and it's true. And Lou been keeping that Detroit techno live shows alive for a long time. The nice hard-hitting underground stuff. Love you, Lou. And I got to send out one last email to a classmate of mine from class of 84. She went to Denby High School. She's also a friend of Tommy Hamilton. Tommy went to Southeastern High School. I went to Denby High School. But we actually know her together. She's a really close friend of Tommy's as well. Her name was Danette Holmes. We used to call her Chickie. I just found out yesterday that Danette passed away. Man, beautiful lady, man, and she was just a darling, man, a sweetheart, always checking on everybody, always positive. I'll see everybody next week. Rest in heaven, Danette. Chickie, rest in heaven. Thank you, guys.